Hello everyone, today we're out on Hemmeldal and we're after a trophy reindeer. Now in order to get a trophy reindeer we're going to need to get something that's going to be 550 plus. I would like to get a 600 plus, but I tell you what, it took me over a year to find one that was over 600 plus. So I don't know if that's going to be happening. But also, when we get a 550 plus reindeer, it's going to be the last kill for our lodge. Our lodge is going to be completely full. So we're either going to have to find something else to do, or maybe I'm going to get a new lodge. But like I said before, finding a big reindeer is not an easy thing. It's going to take a lot of time and a little bit of luck. So hopefully we can find one this time. If we don't, I guess we're just going to have to keep on hunting. Now, my plan to try and find a big reindeer is I want to hunt along this road here. Basically look for any heavy tracks. Now a heavy track would be like 115 to 140 kg, basically the same size as a mule deer buck. And I want to hunt around here and listen for some calls, and also, like I said before, basically just watch for heavy tracks, because that's how I found most of my biggest reindeers, by finding some pretty heavy tracks and picking them up and following them quite a ways, and then it leads you to the animal. Alright guys, we just got a bull reindeer call. And he's not very far away. We just started running because we were trying to cover some more ground, but he called right here. Yeah, he's not far at all. Most likely he's not going to be very big because he's so close. But he is a bull. So we're definitely going to take him. Yeah, he should be. Right there I can see him just barely in the brush. You can see him walking right there. So I think we're going to take out the 9.3 and take out this bull here. You know what? We don't really need to take the 9.3. I mean, this thing's only about 45 meters away, pretty broadside coming at us, so not really necessary. He's down. And the female didn't even spook. Yeah, I don't really see the point of using the 9.3 if the animal's less than 80 meters away from you, because you can pretty much just shoot it with a bow anyways. Alright, well either way we got our first reindeer, and let's pick him up. We got a double lung, liver, intestine, stomach shot on him, and he scores 246. Not a bad start. Alright, well the cow's actually right here, like 25 meters away, so we're going to take her out. And she's down. And here she is. She's probably going to score higher than the last one. 299 she scores, and we hit her in the lung and neck bone 3. Alright guys, so we covered a little bit of ground now, and we just picked up a pretty heavy reindeer track. Now there was about 3 or 4 tracks here, but they're all female, but I had a feeling one of them should be a male, and sure enough, here it is. But you can see it's 50 to 60 minutes away, so we got to pick up the pace and try and cut them off. Alright guys, well you can see we have a solid circle now, and we tracked this thing almost all the way out of bounds. So we're getting about as close as we possibly can get without him actually running away. And we basically ran almost the whole entire way. Haven't spotted him yet, but hopefully we can get him to come in. Oh, right there. Let's see here. Yeah, he's a young male. Really young. And hopefully we can shoot him in time. Oh, got him. Barely. Yeah, this is not the one that called before. Well, this is the one that called, but this is not the one that we were tracking. And there's that moose. You know what? We're going to take her out because she's been bothering me. Well, we hit her, but she didn't give us a very easy shot. Alright, well let's pick up this bull. We double lunged him at 6.5 meters, and he scores 299.7, so the same score as the female that we just shot. Now, what I think we're going to do is get over where the last track is on this big bull, and kind of circle around and try and catch the next track of him cutting back into the reserve. So hopefully we can do that. Alright guys, well we just got another male call. It's not the same one, but it could be a nice one. And he's not too far away, so we're going to try and call him in. Alright guys, here comes our bull. He's not a bad sized one. Probably going to be like 450s maybe. But this is not the same one we were tracking before. This is the one that just called. So he's coming in pretty close. Should give us a nice shot. We'll just take him with the reverse draw crossbow. Not quite big enough to take him with anything else. We did get a moose call too. That's a pretty big female right there too. Oh, look at all these females coming in. They're trying to screw us up. We're going to have to take a shot on this bull here. Got a decent angle right through the head. Dropped him. Perfect. Yeah, he's not a bad one. He does have a busted shovel on the one side, but he's still pretty decent. We hit him in the neck, lung, liver, other neck, and he scores 367.6. So he's the biggest one so far, but definitely not a mound. Alright, so we're going to still keep trying to track that other big one. Hopefully we can pick up his track. As you can see on the Hunter Mate, there's no other tracks available right now that I have found at least. But that doesn't mean that there's not one out there somewhere. And we're going to keep looking until we find it. Well, we're back about where the next track should be. And here lays our dead moose that we shot. So apparently we hit her pretty good on the walk. We double lunged her at 24 meters. Well, we're still trying to find the next track. But what we did find is a bear that's trying to kill us. And so that was not good. Oh, okay, he went down good. I thought he was going to kill us even after the shot. So let's pick her up. I thought we hit her pretty good. Pretty good. We hit left lung, stomach, liver, and intestine. I'm surprised she didn't just drop from that shot. And she scores 21.2. Alright guys, well we found a female reindeer here. And we're going to take her out with a 9.3. Alright, let's pick her up. We got a double lung shot on her. And she scores 283. Alright guys, we got another bear coming right at us right now. So we're going to have to take it out. Dropped it. Alright, so let's pick up our bear. It's a female. We hit her in the spine, shoulder blade, liver, and intestine. And she scores 20.0. Alright guys, so as we were trying to find the track from that big bull reindeer, we ran into a couple of smaller ones and a few bears. Alright guys, well time's starting to run out now, and you can see this track is 49 to 60 minutes old. So we're going to try and catch up to him, and hopefully it's a nice one, but no matter what, this is going to have to be the last kill. So, let's just hope it's a good one. Alright, so we just found a fresh fleeing track from that bull reindeer, and he was headed right in this direction here. I actually saw a reindeer fleeing right on my dot. Didn't really get a good chance to look at him or not. There was actually a few of them. I know there was definitely one male. Might have been two males though. I see something. Well, it is a bull, but he's definitely not much of a bull. But that might be the one that I saw. There could be another big one somewhere nearby. He's 30 right now. Alright, so we're going to take him out. And he's down, and that is not the same bull we're tracking. For sure. Oh, right there, right there. Big bull coming in. There he is. That's our bull. 390 to 530. And he's not quite as big as I thought he was going to be, and he's all busted up too. And these are all going to bolt here. So we might as well just take him out with the 9.3 rifle. Is that him? Oh, there's a bunch of them coming in. So he's down. So here's the one we shot with the crossbow. Double lunged him and he scores 400. And this should be our big bull here. He's going to score about like 430s, 440s. So let's pick him up. We got a right lung, liver, and stomach on him, and he scores 495. So if he wasn't busted up, he would have been 500 plus for sure. But it's the biggest one we saw so far. So we'll take a trophy shot of him. And unfortunately we're out of time, but we're definitely going to come back here soon and try and get a 600 plus or at least a 550 plus bull reindeer. Alright guys, we're back here at the Trophy Lodge, and even though we didn't get a 550 plus bull reindeer, what we did find was a 764 willow ptarmigan, and the one we had here before was 670, so this one's basically 100 points bigger, and I believe this one might be on the leaderboards. But I had a pretty good feeling we probably weren't going to find a 600 plus or even a 550 plus bull reindeer because they're not that easy to find. But we're definitely going to get out there soon and try and find one. And for now, at least we got a trophy willow ptarmigan. So I think that's going to be the end of this video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.